Did you know that in the US, 63% of men under the age of 30 identify as single? And for a long time, I was a part of this statistic, even though I definitely did not want to be. And if you're watching this video, you're probably a part of this statistic as well. And if you're anything like I was, you probably don't want to be a part of this statistic either. Well, you're definitely in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you 5 unique dating tips that I used, which helped me go from being perpetually single to being in a happy, healthy, and high quality relationship with a high quality girlfriend. Let's get into it. Now, I'm sure most of you already know this, but as men, we are living in a time that doesn't exactly make it the easiest to find a high quality girlfriend, much less an average quality girlfriend, to be honest. With the creation of social media, dating apps, hookup culture, the dating pool for high quality women has definitely been getting worse and worse. And as you've probably experienced as a guy, women in general have raised their standards just a bit.
What would you want his income to be?
Like $300,000? $500,000? Is that bad?
Bruh. Probably 150 to $250,000 a year.
Ideally, my husband needs to be making like $650,000.
And this has led to some men literally giving up dating entirely, which is characterized by the MGTOW, or men going their own way movement. You don't want to end up there. And I say all of this to make the point that if you're currently having a hard time getting a girlfriend, it's not your fault. A lot of men are. But instead of becoming a victim and blaming the situation, like most men are, the first thing you need to do, and the first unique dating tip that I learned I had to do, was accept the situation and start taking responsibility as a man to work on yourself. And why is this the first unique dating tip? Because as long as you're wasting your energy being a victim, blaming dating apps or social media as to why you can't get a girlfriend, you will never be able to attract a high quality girlfriend. And if you're watching this video, that's obviously what you want, much less a regular girlfriend, because you're jaded. Your perception is distorted. All that energy you're converting into negativity that's being used to blame could have easily been redirected into positivity and used to work on yourself, to work on your goals, to work on your body. The point I'm making here is that it's okay to be aware of the situation, but it's not okay to blame it and do nothing about it, because that gets you nowhere. So if you can learn to stop blaming the situation you're in and start taking responsibility for it, you're gonna put yourself into a different category of men. And this is a category that is, 1, more attractive to women, and 2, able to integrate the second dating tip that's gonna help you get a high quality girlfriend. Now, if you have any quick questions, put them in the comments below. But if you're really serious and you want to take the quality of your life to the next level, sign up for one-on-one coaching with me, where I can personally guide you along the process. Also, make sure to download my free ebook that I made to specifically help you navigate and understand the 10 secret stages of success you will 100% be going through on the way to achieving your goals. You can find the links to both of these in the description and the pinned comments down below. So now that you're out of the victim mentality and you've committed to taking responsibility for who you are, it's time to be honest with yourself. Because if you're not attracting women naturally, sorry to be blunt, but maybe you're just not that attractive in the first place. And that's perfectly okay, because luckily for you, it's not just women who can do things to improve their looks. We as men can do this as well. And the popular term for this is called looks maxing. I've actually done a video on this where I've talked about my own looks maxing journey that allowed me to go from this to this, that you can click on screen now to view. The reason you want to looks max is because whether we like it or not, looks do matter. The better you look, the better treatment from others you get. If you are objectively ugly, which I should add, most people are not, most girls, high quality or low quality, are not going to want to be with you, as you probably realized through your very own life experiences. That's just the truth. But on some levels, this is actually a good thing, because through looks maxing, you'll raise your SMV. And I know you're probably wondering, what is SMV? Well, it's your sexual market value. This is the value people on average will subconsciously assign to you when they see you. It's equivalent to you looking at a girl and rating her from 1 to 10. Girls do the exact same thing. And if you're low on her SMV scale, she's not gonna wanna fuck with you. 100% of girls want a partner who they view as higher than them on the SMV scale. No girls want a partner who they view as lower than them. Let me repeat that. 0% of girls want a partner who they view as lower than them on the SMV scale. Let that sink in. And just to let you know, you can't avoid this. And everyone does this, whether it's conscious or unconscious. So instead of leaving the SMV number she places on you to chance, you may as well start taking control of your looks. So instead of most people giving you a 3, 4, or 5 SMV, they're now giving you 6, 7, or even higher. And the best part of this is that most people can honestly reach a 7 or higher on the SMV scale if they really try to. And once you reach these higher levels on the SMV scale, you'll start attracting higher quality partners effortlessly. And of course, SMV isn't all about looks though. It also includes game, personality, money, status, and a whole host of other things, but that's for another video. Once you've started looks maxing, you'll be able to move on to the third tip that's gonna help you get a high quality girlfriend. This third dating tip is that you attract who you are. Or in a deeper way to say it, you attract your traumas. And this is very, very, very important information to know, guys. I honestly rarely see anyone talk about this. And this tip right here might save you potential decades of mistakes and heartbreaks. Because something that society doesn't talk to us about is that you will literally attract partners who activate your traumas in relationships over and over again. And I know this for a fact because I had to learn this the hard way. For years, I was stuck in a cycle where I would attract partners who, to put it bluntly, just didn't value me and would ghost me on repeat. This happened to me for years until I finally started to ask myself why this was happening. But once I asked myself why, I actually started to realize that I was attracting partners that emulated how I felt my mother raised me. And no shade to my mom, she did the best she could. But she was always very distant and emotionally unavailable. So I would subconsciously seek that same kind of love my mother gave to me in all the partners I was going for, which actually ended up manifesting this distant and emotionally unavailable energy my mother used to give me. This is one of the reasons why girls and guys continue to go for partners who anyone on the outside can see isn't good for them. But what you need to realize is that for most people, it's not about the partner being good for them. It's about getting that blueprint of love their parents gave to them while they were growing up, no matter how unhealthy that blueprint may be. So what can you do about this? Why is this important in attracting your high quality girlfriend? Well, this is important because most people are a bundle of traumas, to put it lightly. We have all been through some metaphorical shit. And that shit is going to prevent you from attracting what you truly want, unless you do the necessary shadow work to become aware of these traumas. Once you're aware of them, you can start to change things by doing things differently. And by doing things differently, you will get a different, likely better result that will allow you to eventually heal your traumas and finally start attracting a partner who is actually able to give you the type of love you want. I kid you not, guys. I attracted emotionally unavailable partners for years like clockwork. But the moment I realized my trauma, where it came from, and the type of love I actually wanted and knew I deserved, I started to make changes. And the very next partner I attracted was emotionally available, helped me heal my traumas, gives me the love I know I deserve, and is my current girlfriend. So this isn't just some BS that I'm reading off the internet. This is straight experience that I experienced and had to heal through, which took years and years of effort. So if you recognize the pattern in your own dating life, where you're attracting partners who are giving results you don't want, you might want to go back and review this section about 4 or 5 times just to get it down. And make sure to apply this, because once you apply this, I can guarantee you that you'll start attracting better partners who are more in alignment with what you want. But not only do we attract our traumas, we also attract what we focus on. That's why the next dating tip is to start focusing on what you want. Look, I can go the spiritual route and talk about the law of attraction, or I could go the scientific route and talk about your reticular activation system. The point is that whatever you focus on, you will start to see more of. And what you start to see more of will eventually become your reality. A perfect example of this is the YouTube search engine. When you watch, like, and subscribe, you should do that by the way, YouTube's algorithm will go out of its way to show you more content like that. And if you keep watching more of that content, that's eventually going to be all you see on YouTube. If this is something you want to see, then that's great. But if it's something you don't want to see, that's not so great. Well, our reality works the exact same way. That's why YouTube made it like this, because it works. So knowing this, you should see why it's actually very important to focus on the things that you want to see more of. If you can learn to stop focusing on the toxicity, the viral videos where a girl does something or says something to get a reaction, or even toxic women that are in your life right now, and start focusing on the positivity and seek out examples of beautiful high quality women that you'd like to attract, the in real life algorithm will start to send you more of these types of women. I'm not saying this will happen instantly. And of course you'll have to work on yourself to even be a vibrational match for these types of women to start appearing. But I am saying that it is possible. That high quality girlfriend you want, well, she exists right now and you can attract her if you're willing to put in the work to attract her. And that work primarily involves you working on yourself and becoming a high quality man yourself. I want you to know that attracting her is only half the battle. If you actually want to have a high quality girlfriend and you actually want to keep her interested in you, you have to become the high quality partner you think you want. You have to recognize the qualities you're looking for in this high quality partner and really ask yourself, do you embody these qualities as well? Or at the very least, do you complement the qualities that you're looking for in someone else? Would someone like this want to be with you? If you want a feminine woman, are you a masculine man? If you want a nurturing, carefree woman who takes care of her body and her looks, do you take care of your body and do you take care of your looks? Are you calm and strong enough to create a space for her to feel safe in, so she'll feel comfortable and safe enough to express that nurturing and carefree side of her? If you want to attract a high quality girlfriend, you have to first become a high quality boyfriend. And this is one of the biggest dating tips I can give you. Become what you want in here first, and you will find what you want out here second. Now with these 5 unique dating tips, you are well on your way to becoming a high quality man that will attract a high quality woman. But if you want to learn more, check out this video where I talk about the easiest way to get a girlfriend that lasts.